Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Colorado Rockies looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Miami Marlins.
And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Moniak.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-1. And that skips into dirt. Next offering is fouled back.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 1-2. Moniak checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That misses off the outside edge.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Singing, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Hunter Goodman will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Today's starter for Colorado, Michael Lorenzen. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Stowers.
Left field, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swings and he breaks his
Infield
bat.
fly. Batter's out.
Batting fourth.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Two aboard with one out. Now at the plate, Heriberto Hernandez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Stepping in, Connor Norby. Two on, two outs. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Tovar measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Brings it in, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 5, Christopher.
And now the right fielder, Christopher Morel. Chop to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The first baseman, number 21,
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
He's
That's
just
down.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's
Outside,
thrown,
that's a ball.
good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Second inning here, no score. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 8, Javier.
So man aboard, digging in, Javier Sinoja. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Edwards swings through it for strike 1.
Ball in.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. In the air, left field. McCarthy trying to get there. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at Low Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Perez back to work. High fly ball right field. Morel moving under this one. Then there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This is Willie Castro. Top of the 3rd, no score. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hey.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy in and to his right. 2 down. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for
so the
Colorado,
Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Caught looking his first time up. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
There's a swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed. hit in the air center field. And that is that. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Kyle Stowers.
Stowers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob.
At the plate, Jacob Marcy. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's too high.
That one pushed foul. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Way out front for strike 2. That just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number
Now
1.
here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. 0 for 1 so far.
Norby.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, number 6.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Base hit! Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And up next for Miami, Christopher Morel. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this three-game set. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, start of the fourth, Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And that one is lifted in the air. Marcy under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, number 9,
Brenton Doyle. Now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball one there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Off the plate, ball one.
The shortstop
Ball two.
takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom four, and now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 1-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
No, that's down. No, that's low.
Swing and a bouncer. Castro sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
The
fourth.
batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle brings it in for the 3rd out. Miami down in order, and our score remains 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-1. Swings through that. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien. Flied to right his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Julien in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Hey.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stowers takes it in for the out, and there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman.
1 out man at first. Now here is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. That one ripped, but foul. Fastball for a strike. And that's a little bit high.
That's a really good take.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Yeah.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto.
First and second, no outs. Heriberto Hernandez. The next up for the Marlins, 1 for 2. And that misses. Ball 1. And fouled off. Tying run in scoring position here on opening day. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Doyle snags it on the run.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor.
2 aboard with 1 out. Connor Norton digs in now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. That's outside, and that is ball 1. That one missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So digging in,
Leading off
Jake
for Colorado,
McCarthy.
The left fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Lake Bacher appears to be getting loose. Fauché also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the pitch is
that's out.
outside, ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez departs. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jansen Junk.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground at first. Paulie steps on the bag, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Foul ball there. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Got it. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. This one in the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Outside corner, there's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to third. Castro. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Christopher Morel will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Right through there for a strike. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air, right field. Moniak on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the
So
Marlins.
next, Graham Pauley. He is struck out and he is walked.
Pauley.
There's a strike.
Inside ball.
The Rockies up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins 1. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he grounds one to the right side. Edwards handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's two down.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jordan Beck.
Nope, that's inside.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side, Pauly tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and that's the inning. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rockies,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
34,
7th. Keegan Thompson getting ready to make his season debut. Javier Sanoja now at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now the 0-1. Sanoja tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Sanoja wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Next offered in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Up the middle. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
up next for the Marlins.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
That's a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Stowers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. First and second, one out. Jacob Marcy, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground. And foul ball. Way inside. Two on, one out.
Got a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. The Marlins with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's ball 3.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Juan Mejia.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a miss.
0-1. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Towards first, takes it to the bag. That's one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Norton will hit next. 1 for 3. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 2 outs. Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Edouard Julien.
Nope,
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bender, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
That's ball 2.
Next one
Ball three.
misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, number 3.
Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Jake McCarthy.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And downstairs, Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fly ball down the line. Moniak. A long run for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a base hit on the line. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one is inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. So digging in, Graham Pauley.
The first baseman, number 21.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Juan Mejia done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Brennan Bernardino on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
To third, fair ball. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw in, he's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Maximo Acosta. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard some more.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Next to hit, Xavier Edwards.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The Fish with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
The center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
And there's the ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Sanoja at second. Edwards at first. 2 out of the inning. Out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, the Marlins on top here, 4-3. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks. A chance at his first save of the year. Liam Hicks getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Mickey Moniak. He's already homered here in this one. And Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
In the air to left center. Brings it in, and a quick out, number one.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Marcy has a beat on it. 2 down.
up next for Colorado, the catcher, Hunter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. Fairbanks looking for his first save of the year. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the season opener and move to 1-0.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.